Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UFC 267 ADESANYA versus Till. I'm AZPlow21. Appreciate you guys, whether you're watching me on Twitch or on YouTube. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, of course. That's where I'm live streaming. That's where all the conversation is happening the majority of the time. Whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, I appreciate you. Leave a comment down below if you're on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the video. Thank you. Follow all the links down in the description below if you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, anything like that. With that said, UFC 267, ADESANYA versus Till. Let's get into this. For the middleweight championship of the world, our main event, ADESANYA and Till. In the co-main event, the strawweight title is on the line between Carla Esparza and Claudia Gadelha. Love to see it. It's pay-per-view time. Give me your $65. Let's get into it. Of course, the show is taking place in New Zealand, where ADESANYA calls home. Let's get right into it. Our pay-per-view here today. Hometown girl Faith, the Immortal McMahon, taking on Yoni Razafierson in the featherweight division. Huge underdog is McMahon, and she does lose via split decision to Razafierson. And she says she would like to fight Jessica Miele, who is also on this show and who missed weight at featherweight. So, here we go. Julia the Jewel Bud making her UFC return against Jessica Miele at 145. And Julia Budd gets the unanimous decision victory over Jessica Miele. Miele we're probably going to be sending down to Invicta. She missed weight. Featherweight, that can't happen. Like, you're given... Yeah, no. She says she wants to fight Megan Anderson. That could be interesting. Liz Gorilla Carmouche taking on Maria Agapova in the flyweight division. Always a good division for our women. Agapova is 10-1, coming off 2 straight wins. Liz Carmouche is coming off that loss to Andrea Lee. So, Maria Agapova, with a big win, was ranked number 25. Surely, she'll be in the top 15 after that win over Carmouche. Carmouche could retire. No, she doesn't retire. But a big win for Agapova there. Moving on to the bantamweights. Macy Chiasson taking on Sarah Cheesecake Morris. What a cute name. Morris, coming off 2 straight wins. Having a pretty good time. Julia Avila and Lisa Versosa, her most recent victims. Chiasson, former Ultimate Fighter winner. Coming off 2 wins out of her last 4. Beat Jeraine Durandamy. That's a big win. Lost to Marion Renault. Lost to Maknat Kina. And then a comeback win over Martina Cech. Chiasson was a possible contender. Faces off against Cheesecake Morris. And your winner via unanimous decision is Macy Chiasson. Alright, moving on to the flyweights. Alexander Pantoja taking on Ulan Bekov. Pantoja was like 1 win away from a flyweight title shot. I think it's because he lost to Da Silva, whose name is Husier Formiga. I should change it. I'll probably change it off screen. Pantoja taking on Ulan Bekov, 14-1, undefeated in the UFC, with wins over Askarov and Ian McCall. Your winner in this flyweight fight is Tagir Ulan Bekov. Stays undefeated in the UFC, now 3-0 against flyweight competition. All right, moving on. In the middleweight division, I believe, Omari Akhmedov taking on undefeated Fabian Edwards. Has 1 win in the UFC already against Torbjorn Madsen. And he faces Omari Akhmedov, who is ranked number 22. Coming off back-to-back losses over Ronaldo Sosa, Jacare, and Castello Vanstinas, who was in our first main card fight today. Fabian Edwards with a big win over a ranked opponent in Akhmedov. A knockout in round number 2. Love to see it. Next up, Nina Ansaroff makes her return after quite a while away against Corey McKenna, who we saw in real life get a good win. She has wins over Kay Hansen and Svetlana Gotsic. And Corey McKenna with a win over ranked Nina Ansaroff, who is now 10-10. She's going down to Invicta. Amanda Nunes is like, no, keep her in the UFC. No, your wife's record is 10-10. We're not keeping her up here. I am sorry. Sugar Shane Young taking on Chase the Teenage Dream Hooper. Shane Young, hometown boy out of New Zealand, missed weight by 2 pounds. Chase Hooper, son of Ben Askren, not really. Coming off 2 impressive wins over Quarantillo and TJ Brown. We've kind of been building him up slowly. Meanwhile, Shane Young, 3-2 in the UFC. Last coming off a loss to Michael Tobin. He'll probably be moving up to lightweight because of him missing weight regardless of what happens. And look at that. Chase Hooper. First round TKO victory over Shane Young. Still undefeated. Love to see it. All right. Another fight in the prelims between 2 big heavyweights. Justin Willis taking on Biggie Boy Yair Rozenstruik. Justin Willis, number 15 in the division. Last coming off a win, or a loss, I should say, over Roy Nelson. Rozenstruik is coming off 3 straight losses. Yikes. Blades, Velasquez, Todd Duffy. And Biggie Boy gets a big win. Knockout of Justin Willis, 46 seconds into round number 1. He says he wants to fight Cyril Gane. That's a tall order. And our last fight of the prelims, this was originally, I forget who it was supposed to be. But I think it was going to be Aspen Ladd. Crap. It was supposed to be a top-ranked bantamweight. Now she ends up facing Claudia Ray. Most important fight of Claudia Ray's career. She's undefeated, 3-0 in the UFC, not ranked. Wins over David's daughter, McEwen, Bruna Ellen. Making the jump up to bantamweight for this fight against basically the number 1 contender in Aspen Ladd. Huge underdog. Let's see what happens here in the prelims. Nothing exciting. So Aspen Ladd gets the submission win over Claudia Ray, giving Ray her first loss of her career. She says she wants Amanda Nunes. We'll see. Moving on to our first main card bout. $65, please. It's pay-per-view time. Luke Rockhold taking on Costello Van Steenis in our pay-per-view opener. Luke Rockhold back in the middleweight division after taking a loss to Volkan Oezdemir. Meanwhile, Costello Van Steenis, undefeated in the UFC after a stint in Bellator. Melvin Manhoef, Alessio Di Chirico, and Omari Akhmedov, his most recent wins. Your winner in our pay-per-view opener. When is Overeem come back from drug suspension? He is already back. So you can expect Overeem. I believe he's already booked to fight. I'm not sure who against, though. But our first main card fight, and your winner is 29-year-old Costello Van Steenis. You're going to pirate the pay-per-view. Don't do that, please. Give me my money. 58 seconds into round number 1. And he wants to fight Lyoto Machida. Interesting call-out. We'll have to see. Another, not Bellator, but kind of a regional circuit fighter. We decided to give Gavin Big Tasty Hughes a chance here on pay-per-view. I believe Pettis was scheduled to face someone else. Gavin took this fight on pretty short notice. Damir Hadzovic and Alan Patrick is who Gavin Big Tasty Hughes has beaten recently. Taking on Anthony Showtime Pettis, number 19 in the lightweight division, who just came off of a suspension, actually. Nate Diaz, Carlos Diego Fajeda, and most recently beat Paul Felder, but it was overturned due to, what was it? TRT. Yikes. Okay, cool. Showtime Pettis is a big favorite. Woo! Wow. Okay. Big Tasty with a big win over Anthony Showtime Pettis. And he calls out an unranked fighter. Okay. You got to feel the room a little bit, Gavin. You just beat number 19 and you're calling out Alex Reyes. All right. Unless you have a problem with him, that's not a good call out. Up next, in the bantamweight division, Jimmy El Terror Rivera taking on Ray the Mexican Devil Borg. Of course, in real life, Ray Borg got cut because of his, contingency for pulling out of fights, missing weight, things like that. Sucks, but these things happen. Most recently beat Rowney Yaya, Nathaniel Wood, John Dodson, and Rafael Asuncao. Currently ranked number 2, but has yet to really get a big win over a big name opponent. And even with a win over Rivera, still number 13, so I'm not sure. However, this pay-per-view contest, your winner is Ray Borg. And I think he has a date now with Aljamain Sterling. Gives a big show of respect to Jimmy Rivera as we move on to our co-main event of the evening for the Women's Strawweight Championship of the World. Carla Cookie Monster Esparza taking on Claudia Gadelha. Now, Gadelha certainly earned this. Lost to Esparza a little less than a year ago in game. Since then, beat Karate Hottie, beat Joanna. Done deal. Title fight. Carla Esparza, of course, has been on fire since the beginning of the save. Beat Karate Hottie, beat Claudia, beat Tatiana Suarez, and then beat Weili Zhang via TKO to find herself back as the champion of the strawweights. And she's the underdog against Gadelha. Okay. For the strawweight championship of the world, let's go. Herb Dean is your referee. We are underway. Let's see what happens here. Touch gloves, okay. Meeting up in the center, scores with a right hook. Neither really have a tendency to knock anybody out, really. I think Esparza usually wins by decision. Gadelha, maybe by a submission. Gadelha hits 2 left hands, body kick. Looking to throw some strikes, going for a takedown. Uh-oh. Gadelha has been cut. Nice cut under the eye of Gadelha. Counter left hand. Catches Gadelha with a right hook. Okay. Cookie Monster showing off her boxing a little bit. 2-punch combo. Uh-oh. Doctor stop. Not a doctor stoppage, but they were trying to look at the cut of Gadelha. Must have been happy because the fight is back underway. Nails a right cross. Uh-oh. Grabs it. Time runs out on number 1. Great round. Went to Esparza. Back underway with round number 2. Esparza moving confidently. Sets up a nice straight right. Trying to muscle up Esparza. Gadelha can do it. Her wrestling is doing a little bit better. Uh-oh. Takedown. Second half of round number 2. Nothing really going on. Gadelha is on top. Uh-oh. Has she mounted her? Last minute. Dominant position. Side control. She might be trying to set up. I was just about to say trying to set up a submission, but can't get anything going. Back underway with round number 3 of this co-main event title fight. Lands a right hand. Exchange begins. Roundhouse body kick fails to land. Right cross misses from Gadelha. Gadelha throws a counter jab that misses. Esparza nearly gets sparked there. 2 fighters engaging. Right cross misses for Gadelha. Gadelha hits a right cross. Esparza lands a 1-2. Right cross misses. Looks like Gadelha might be winning this round. Esparza is getting tired. Leg kick. Gadelha shoots in. She gets it. Okay. This round might be Gadelha's. Short punches to the side of the head. Okay, round 3 over. They're giving it to Gadelha, so she might be up by 2-1 here. As of right now, we might have a new strawweight champion. Exchange of strikes. Counter jab misses. Gadelha equal to it. Nothing really going on here in the beginning of round number 4. Here in the strawweight title fight, Gadelha drives Esparza up to the cage, looking for a little clinch work halfway through round number 4. Gadelha with a nice leg trip. Esparza giving up her back. Getting both hooks in is Gadelha. Both hooks fully in submission. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by rear naked choke and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Claudia Gadelha, in a fantastic fight. Carla Esparza, no longer the champion. That goes to Claudia Gadelha. Woo! in the co-main event. Fantastic fight. You love to see it as we now move on to our main event of the evening. Sweet Caroline plays. Darren Till comes out. Whatever song plays comes on. Adesanya makes his way out. Whew. Darren Till is favored. Whew. Crazy. Of course, Darren Till. Kelvin Gastelum, Jacare, and Yoel Romero to get this title shot. He was originally supposed to face him about 2 or 3 months ago in game, but he got injured. Adesanya was forced to face Leon Edwards for the title, and he won. As you can see here, since the beginning of the game, Adesanya is undefeated. Paulo Costa, Robert Whittaker, Leon Edwards. Oof. For the middleweight title of the world, our main events. Let's get it going. Herb Dean, once again, your referee. A roar from the crowd as Adesanya is here. Ooh, this could be a knockout. I'm excited. Spin kick to the body from Till. Misses with the right hand, engaging in the center. 5 quick punches, has a right hook blocked. Uh-oh. Adesanya trapped against the cage. Eats a spinning back fist, is down. Till senses victory. Adesanya can't defend himself. Wow. In his backyard, ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Darren the Gorilla Till. And my neighbor's dog barks as I'm screaming too loud. Wow. Israel Adesanya's first loss in his career comes at the hand of Darren Till. This man was losing to Masvidal and Tyron Woodley. Moves up to middleweight. He's a world champion. And he wants to fight Derek Brunson, and you know what? It's going to happen. Derek Brunson is next. Depending on how long Adesanya is out. Should Till beat Brunson? And depending on how long Till's out for, too. We don't know. Whew, big crowd on hand for New Zealand, considering New Zealand's not a very big market. 17.5 million on pay-per-view. Popularity increases all around. Adesanya's first loss. I don't know how to feel about that. Godelli and Esparza get fight of the night. Give a performance bonus to Gavin Hughes. And I'm thinking Van Steenis. Yeah, let's give one to Van Steenis too. Whew! The streak is over. The reign is over. We paid Israel Adesanya $480,000 to lose. Wow. I'm kind of speechless, honestly. Adesanya is my boy, and he just lost. And I love Darren Till, don't get me wrong. As always, we're going to update our rankings, take a look at our emails. And I don't have time to do the big booking stream right now because I'm actually going to go train. I started training recently. Not like super hardcore training, just kind of like hitting pads and stuff like that. At Baker's MMA. It's a new MMA gym here in Arizona. So shout out to Baker's MMA. But I'm going to go train pretty soon. But wow, new middleweight champion, new strawweight champion. TJ asked, which title of yours has the worst prestige? I can check that now. I think the prestige increases with every defense. So if it keeps like flip-flopping, then I think it starts to lose out in prestige. So it could be the strawweight championship. I'm not sure though. 2 new champions. Well worth the pay-per-view purchase. Let's go ahead and check things out at heavyweight. Rosenstruik moves up to 11. Volkov down to 12. Willis down to 20. Light heavyweight. Rockhold down to 14, even though he fought at middleweight. Cool. Darren Till, your new champion. Derek Brunson is right there. And he's ready to be booked in 6 days. Till is ready in 13 days. Okay. So that means with this coming month, we can schedule Till versus Brunson if we wanted to. ADESANYA down to 5. He's out for 2 months. Not terrible. And he's still high-level international in Australia. Love to see it. Van Steenis moves up to 8. Oof. Wow, okay. That's a big jump. And kind of a dumb jump, honestly. Oh, well. Who's that? McCrory, number 22, as we just signed. McGregor's ready to be booked. Okay. Felder, ranked at number 25. Isn't he coming off a loss? He's coming off 3 straight losses and he's ranked. Okay. Bantamweight, Rivera moves all the way down to 21. And I think, unless Aldo. Ooh. No, he recently lost to Sterling. So it's going to be It's going to be Borg and Sterling. That's going to be the next title eliminator. Flyweight Ulan Bekov moves up to 5. Love to see it. Benavidez and Bagotinov can be booked. Interesting. Okay. That can be booked this month too. At bantamweight, nothing really doing. Morris moves down to 13. That's about it. Flyweight, Carmouche moves down to 14. Agapova to 19. See, like, some of these I don't get, because Carmouche just lost to Agapova, yet she's still above her in the rankings. That I don't get. I don't understand that. Oh, well. And at strawweight, we have a new champion, Claudia Gadelha. And guess what? We're going to Brazil, boys. Amanda Ribas is good to go against her countrywoman and Claudia Gadelha. Rose is 1 win away from a title shot, though. Who is she going to fight, though? When is she back, first of all? 6 days. When's Esparza back? 34 days. Ooh, Karate Hottie, maybe? 13 days. That could be doable. I don't know. A lot of exciting things going on. Is Nate Diaz ready to be booked? Let's see. Nate Diaz is not ready. A month. He's coming off a loss to Robbie Lawler. But that's probably going to be the next month over. But it is going to be McGregor versus Diaz, for sure. It's fine. Time to renew some contracts, boys. His favorite part. Now, Sarah Morris is still ranked. So we're going to keep her in the UFC. Aspen Ladd, of course, we're going to keep her. She's been doing fantastic. I mean, ever since she lost to Nunes, Vieira, Landsberg, and then Ray. Chase Hooper, of course, we're going to keep him. Love to see it. Gavin Hughes, 3-0, and he's not ranked. So, figures. We'll keep him around. Got himself a nice pay increase. Van Steenis, definitely going to keep him. Got himself a nice pay increase. He's ranked now, so, I mean, cool. Jessica Miele, we are going to send down to Invicta, but we are going to keep around. Oh, what? Oh, that's why. I was like, what? Why are you not happy with that? Come on, bruh. I'm like, you gotta be happy with that offer until they're, yeah. Ulan Bekov, undefeated. Gonna be keeping him around for sure. Lima Lay McFarland, Douglas Lima, Steve Mowry, all guys on our short list. And then Dish Network we need to re-sign with. We can do that now. Alright, cool. So, the next time that I see you guys, Colin Fletcher retired, shout out. The next time that I see you guys will be for UFC Fight Night Velasquez versus Gane. Cain Velasquez, Cyril Gane, Tom Duquesnoy versus Mike McDonald. Got Charles Oliveira versus Tony Ferguson. Got Jacare versus Paulo Costa. And our main event, our pay-per-view for next month is going to be John Jones and Curtis Blades. 3 title fights. Shevchenko McCann, Simone and Yan. And then John Jones versus Curtis Blades. That's overall a banger of a fight card, by the way. Just ridiculous how stacked that card is. Jones Blades, three title fights, first of all. Shevchenko McCann, Simone versus Yan. Then you got Robbie Lawler versus Masvidal. And then a title eliminator between Zabit and Patricio Pitbull. Incredible. I'm AZPlow21. Thank you guys for watching this pay-per-view with me. I hope you guys will join me next time. Links to everything is down in the description below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Thank you guys as always. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.